made yourself.
Dude, can you shut the f up when I'm trying to clutch, please?
Hey, you dumb. I'm trying to clutch up. Low-key, trying to throw a grenade at my own feet. Now I'm embarrassed, so all I can do is lash out because Daddy never told me no.
Yo, what's going on, people? Jada Petty. This is nothing important at all, so don't treat this like an important video. This is not important whatsoever. I just want to fucking make fun of shit, all right? We got two things. Well, I'm tackling one thing that later on that I'm coming back to because apparently Cat Boy, I'm not calling him Cat Girl, Cat Boy actually officially got exposed for cheating, like officially. And the fact that he was banned on Twitch and got unbanned now is more skeptical since he got outed at cheating. So the only reason now that I could come up with is the reason why he got unbanned is because of the trans issue. I don't even know if this fucking person is trans. I went on their page. They don't look like they're even trying to be the opposite sex or the sex they, I would say LARP ass. That's neither here nor there. I want to start off with this first, all right? Because this shit in gaming has been getting on my fucking nerves for a long time. And I've been wanting to talk about this for a very long time as well. Apparently, this shit has been going viral. I don't know why. This shit has 14 million views. And apparently, people could just go viral off of being stupid nowadays, too. I think that's the advocate of actually, like being on social media. The more stupid you are and the more controversial idiot shit that you do, the more views you're going to get. So I might experiment with that a little bit. So, but the thing is though, right? This girl is playing, what the fuck game is she playing? I don't even know what the fuck game this is. I don't be keeping up with these kids' games anymore, man. She was playing the game and apparently she's getting harassed by her teammates and shit, right? And she makes a big fucking deal about it. So let me just show you what she put. She said, I just want to show you guys how draining it is to play Face It as a woman. That's what the name of the game is. I never heard this before. As a woman these days. Boo-hoo, shut the fuck up. Get in the kitchen, bitch. If it's too hard for you to play a video game that's fucking optional, to where you can actually hit the mute button or not talk at all, to where you just in your own mind state and you just playing the game and just having fun, you have options, bitch. It's not the end of the world. So you guys are too privileged. This is a privileged talking point, whatever. Yes, I know these guys will likely get banned. Okay, whatever. Yes, I have reported them. No, you don't have to tag Darwin, but it's getting draining. This is an optional hobby for you. You know, it is draining having to get up at 9 o'clock every day to go to work to clean drain pipes. You know what else is draining? Getting up at 9 o'clock every morning to go do a mundane job that nobody cares about. That's draining. You being on a video game where you have options of whether you can talk to them or not. And it's a thing you play to have fun. And you're saying it's draining. I need to get out the house more. This is over 50% of my games these days. Banning these types of people only goes so far. Why do you? Okay. The reason I am tweeting this is because I just want to ask the decent guys out there. She basically, okay, let me translate that sentence for you right quick. The real reason I'm tweeting this is just because I want to ask the simps out there. That's what she meant. Please, if you see a girl getting harassed like this in your Face It lobbies, please say something. Please, simps, come out and protect women because we're too pussy. They got pussies. So it's expected, but take your pussies out of here because to tell you the truth, let's just be real. Men play video games more than women do, especially competitively. When men get competitive, we talk a lot of shit. This is just how it is. If you can't take it, then this space isn't for you. If you can't blend in with the boys, right? Then shut the fuck up and go back to the kitchen. Bitch, get in the kitchen. I'm not saying all women go to the kitchen when I'm saying this shit. I'm saying if you come into my space, right? If you come into a male-dominated space and get mad that men are being masculine and talking shit and being rude and being like tongue-in-cheek competitive and shit like that, this isn't for you. You need to go find something else to do. Because at the end of the day now you're going to try to change the market or try to change the playing field to fit your needs. I don't see men going into female spaces begging them to change the archetype of how they run their female space. I don't see that anywhere. Besides women. Women are the only ones that come into male-dominated spaces and try to change it. Shut the fuck up. You men need to stop trying to change this shit. It's not for you. Sit out there crying over a video game. Please say something. It won't stop them, but it made me feel a little better knowing that that at least one of the guys on the team also realize how fucked this type of behavior is. And listen, I have zero sympathy for females who are getting, I would say, emotional about this shit. Let me just show you something right quick too, right? Any bitch with a profile pic like this expects sympathy from simps. She knows she's pretty. Let's just keep it a buck. That's why she has a Twitch channel. She has a Twitch channel. She got, what's her name, partner and shit like that. She's not, she's all dolled up on camera. She knows exactly what she's doing. She knows for a fact that if she starts playing the sympathy card, oh my God, and she's calling for other men to come to her aid, she's playing the simp card. You're playing a simp card in a male-dominated space, which I don't like at all, because guess what? It's going to be successful. Apparently, these Twitch girl streamers, right? They get all these simps to come in, give them money, donations, be their fake, I would say, online boyfriend and shit like that, right? Even though they have no fucking shot. She's not interested in them. She's only in the space to basically benefit off of, quote unquote, people that she think is lonely playing video games. It's the same thing as cosplayers in the anime community. They know for a fact who's in the anime community. It's a bunch of fucking, come on, 9 times out of 10 is nerds. So these pretty women know that they can infiltrate our spaces as long as they have sex appeal to ask for sympathy points for us to change the market for them, strictly because they think that we want to fuck them. And 9 times out of 10, they're right. So she knows what the fuck she's doing. And the reason why this shit went this viral is because, number one, she's attractive. And number two, she's suck. She sucked. And coming right off of the Catboy video to where he got found out being a cheater, people are still up in arms about that, which rightly so, because he got proven wrong that, I got proven wrong. I thought that it was like a midpoint to where he could be cheating or could be not be. This proves it 100%. I'm going to show you that later though. But people like this get on my damn nerves because they know exactly what they're doing. They're playing on your emotion, men, and your loneliness. You men need to start understanding this. When y'all are on games like this and these females start to infiltrate and they start speaking like this, they're trying to play on your loneliness and insecurity because they actually think that you are a loser. Deep down inside, they do. So they try to play on that shit. Like, oh, look, I'm pretty. I'm outside your league and shit like that. I'm inside your space. You should be bowing down to me, trying to protect me and shit like that. That's what they're expecting. Trust me, I know these girls. So kick these people the fuck out. Tell them to get their ass in the fucking kitchen. My meal is cold, bitch. Get your ass in the goddamn kitchen. I don't care how sexist this sounds. You shouldn't be coming into our space and bitching like this. I want y'all to hear this full thing though, because this shit is funny as hell. This is how men talk, right?
Get in there and kill him. He's on the right side. Get in there and kill him. You just naded yourself.
Dude, can you shut the fuck up when I'm trying to clutch, please?
She's so mad.
I'm trying to clutch up. Low-key, trying to throw a grenade at my own feet. Now I'm embarrassed, so all I can do is lash out because Daddy never told me no.
God damn!
She's so fucking annoyed.
Bro, why? I just want one good game.
I kinda had a little fun, you fucking limp dick, fat fuck.
Bro, I love it.
He's on the right side.
I love it. If you come into our space, prepare to get treated like a man. It's as simple as that. It's just like if I come into y'all spaces, like knitting or whatever the fuck y'all do, or talk shows to where y'all talk about your feelings and shit like that. I would never come on those shows because guess what? I'm not built like that. I don't have estrogen in my system. So I don't come into estrogen filled spaces with my masculinity or my testosterone, right? And fuck up your entire thing that you got going on because I'm masculine and your space is full of estrogen. That's for y'all and women, people with vaginas and shit, right? When you playing pew pew games, right? 9 times out of 10, guns are more interesting to men. So if you're playing a pew pew game, 9 times out of 10, a man is going to be playing it, right? So when you come into our space, testosterone is already going through our veins because when a man gets a gun in his hand or virtual gun in his hand, he automatically feels more masculine anyway. So his nature and his competitiveness is going to come out. It's just how it is. There's certain things that you put in our hands that makes us who we are or brings out the masculinity in us. It's just like with y'all, right? If y'all have like, I would say shopping list, I would say dogs, cats, cute things, right? Kawaii type shit, or a kitchen with utensils. Cause I know you bitches love to cook. And well, some of y'all don't do it nowadays, which I don't fucking understand. And y'all complain why y'all don't have men. That's either here or there. Y'all have shit that once it's in your hand as a female, it makes y'all more feminine, right? This is us. Y'all don't naturally gravitate towards guns or killing each other in a video game. This is what we do. So shut the fuck up and get into, if you can't take it, get your ass in the kitchen. But reporting people and banning people from playing a game that is designed for them because they're masculine. I blame the game too for actually coming up with these rules. I hate when these games try to be like, we're trying to include everybody type shit. No, you win more fights if you know what team you're fighting for. That way, the people who you're advocating for is going to always support you, no matter what. And it might grow to a cult loyal following. But if you try to support everybody, you basically have an archetype of fans that are passerbyers. You get what I'm saying? You're not going to build a loyal fan base now. Building a loyal fan base is bigger and more important than having just a lot of people playing your shit. Because once you fall off, nobody has no loyalty to you. There's no loyalty. Because they feel like you don't fuck with a specific group anyway. It's catered to nobody. And if it's catered to nobody, it's going to fail. So I'm not going to react to this entire thing, but you guys remember this whole thing about this cat bitch situation?
What the hell? Wow, I flicked straight at that guy through the wall. Oopsie.
So yeah, you guys remember that, right? Apparently they got exposed hard by this person called Call of Shame. Call of Shame actually did a video. I've been getting sent this video like crazy because I did that last video. Oh, he's doing a Children's Cancer and Blood Foundation. I love that shit too. They actually created a video called We Got Him. I love they using him. Stop calling this motherfucker a girl. Stop it. I love it. So yeah, he created a video about the cat girl, the cat boy aiming shit, right? And they actually go into depth. We're not going to watch the full thing. I'm going to just show you the parts to where it proves it right.
These cheaters have been punished by the men and women from Ricochet. All streamers are guilty until proven innocent.
When Riley first joined Team EXE, a team clouded by cheaters and controversy,
I should just tell you everything you need to know. I didn't even know he was a part of a team.
he was welcomed into the aiming community by Shimmy. By February of this year, Riley claimed his aim could now rival aim assist, posting yet more suspicious gameplay clips, once again backed by his friend Shimmy. I was very curious to know who Shimmy really was. I decided to dig deeper. As his teammate, I needed more information. What I found was concerning to say the least. Shimmy himself had been banned from Call of Duty for cheating using soft aim. And for those
That's
that don't know,
100%,
this cheat artificially adjusts a player's aim within a certain distance of the target, subtly pulling the crosshair toward enemy players once they enter the aimbot's field of view.
Gotcha. I'm not going to pause it too much too because I want him to explain himself, 100%. So without me chiming in, I'm learning myself. I really didn't know this even existed.
Can you remember in a recent video I showed this on Riley's gameplay with the little aim bubble? That, in essence, is how soft aim works, and I'll go into more detail on it later. But for now, I want to go back to Shimmy. Team
Shimmy.
EXE, or XE, whatever you want to call them, I don't really care. They had to make a public statement and admit.
This is it. This is the smoking gun. Okay, listen, if this tweet is real, I got to see if this tweet is real. Because if this tweet is real, bro, his ban should be reinstated. If it isn't reinstated, it all has everything to do with politics. Yep, it's here. Okay, listen, his ban should be reinstated then. This is it.
He was using soft aim. And because the situation was so public, they really had no other option. He eventually admitted to cheating, knowing the game was up. He claimed Clara had given him the cheats and that he only used them once, like they always say. He also insisted his aim trainer scores were legitimate, but that too was proven false.
Wow.
He cheated in those as well.
Wow.
What really stood out to me was his reasoning. He said he only cheated for clips. This is exactly what we've long suspected these players do. That's why they keep lists of alt accounts in little text files.
Wow.
Because once one account gets banned, they just switch to another and keep farming those insane clips. Now it's all starting to make sense. The problem is, none of them realized he was cheating. Everyone called him a brilliant player.
See, this is the bullshit I'm talking about. See, most people in the community, man, like people are very fucking gullible, man. Like if people do not do research, but when you're emotionally tied to I would say a conversational point, you're going to defend something that you have no idea what you're defending. You're just going to do it strictly because I would say the meaning behind it. Like, people are only rallying behind this person because of the trans issue. That's it. That's it. That's the only reason why people are doing that, because they don't want to seem like they're a bigot or they're a transphobe or whatever the fuck you want to call them, right? They're specifically doing that just for that.
The aiming community is so gullible. Look for yourself. All these people believed he was legit, just like they do with Riley.
Exactly.
The truth is, they simply don't know what cheating looks like. They haven't got a clue. And you know things are bad when aimbot Amy is backing you. The very same person who vouched for Riley. Here's some gameplay where Shimmy was caught using soft aim. As I mentioned earlier, soft aim works when a cheater initially misses the target. Then the automated aim correction gradually pulls the crosshair toward the enemy.
Oh, wow.
It can fool the human eye, but not AI. And this is when my cheat analysis comes in.
Bro, I've been learning that AI can prove a lot of things, I would say wrong. And they can prove a lot of things wrong. AI is basically, bro, listen, you cannot have a conversation with somebody in public when you have a phone and you have ChatGPT or any AI downloaded on your phone and you're debating in real time. All you have to do is ask AI right then and there. And it's going to bring it up right then and there. They do not, bro, listen, AI is so meticulous. I tested it down to the science. I even uploaded pictures on Instagram and asked it, was this picture done? Is this picture AI? And they'll say, based off of how clean the lines look, how I would say smooth the shading is, yes, 100%. And I would even bring up pictures to where it looks close to AI, but I know it's human generated and stuff. And I will upload it, and it's like so close to being AI, but they will still be able to tell that it's not. Bro, you cannot get away with shit anymore. All you need to do is investigate even a little bit. Even a little bit. You don't got to be Sherlock Holmes with this. These people can't, bro. It took him, and I know how he can do this too. That's what's crazy, and nobody did it.
Instantly.
It flagged
He's
it
detected
immediately.
for soft aim.
Wow.
So, this is what my software detected. A micro adjustment to the center of the player's bounding box. This is simply not natural, especially since it had already flagged similar pattern matches before this.
Right.
Players miss targets all the time. The issue isn't the flick, it's the micro adjustments that follow. Sometimes they're subtle, sometimes obvious, but either way, we can still detect them. First they miss, then the aim gently pulls toward the enemy, and it's not constant. Sometimes they'll toggle the cheat off and play another 20 minutes legitimately. It's all about farming the right clips.
See, that's fucked up. That's fucked up for real. That right there is fucked up. The fact that you actually turn it off to confuse people, to make it seem like, hey, see, look, I'm actually playing for real. And then you turn it back on when you want to get a kill spree or some shit like that. That shit is deceiving as fuck. That is the definition of deception. Because you know you're turning it off to make it seem like you're not using it. That's the reason why you do it. It's deceptive. So yeah, I don't think we need to see any more of this. Well, I don't need to see any more of this because this just told me everything I need to know. The tweet, this, who they're in contact with, their circle, you got caught, buddy. So if they don't fucking ban you right now, when this shit comes out, how many views has this got? 111,000. Okay, 111,000 views. This should have more. And quite frankly, I want this to have more. So we'll see. We'll see what this does. But yeah, I'm gonna do my part. I'm not sure who else reacted to this video. I hope more people did, but we'll see. Fuck you, you cat bitch. I hope you get banned. Not a girl or guy. You should be banned just for your mental illness.
3 days later.
While the exact basis was unclear at first, newly obtained evidence indicates he was banned for cheating, served the full length of the ban, and had his appeal denied after a manual review of his gameplay and submission. Not mass reports, because the enforcement team manually looked at the evidence and rejected his appeal, proving this was not automated. What began as circumstantial evidence is now substantive. There is direct support for the conclusion that Riley was banned for cheating in multiplayer games, and his appeals were denied.
Stupid bitch!
Bitch, get in the kitchen, make me a dream. Whip up some passion with a side of whipped cream. Serve me that love on a silver plate. You're my 5-star chef, and I'm ready to take